Today, April 27, 2016, my son Clarence and I had a very enjoyable trip to Frankfort, Kentucky, where we went to visit the State House and the Supreme Court, where he was sworn in as a new Kentucky lawyer. This is where we're just entering the State House and looking at the beautiful paneling, the marble, and the statues of the great Kentucky heroes. There in the atrium there is Abraham Lincoln, the great son of Kentucky, and right behind him is Jefferson Davis, the other great son of Kentucky, both leading the Confederate States, one leading the Confederate States of America and the other in the United States of America in the Civil War. Wonderful men, both of them, and it was just a miracle that they could Kentucky and the United States could have the service of those two great men for those many years. There I am looking at Jefferson Davis. Long will he be remembered. And some of the other great men, Alvin Barkley is right there. We're looking at Alvin Barkley, former Senate leader, President of the Senate, and Jefferson Davis again here. There's a tradition to touch the toe of Jefferson Davis. It's very shiny for good luck, just as that of the toe of Abraham Lincoln. And his boot is also very shiny from the many hands that have touched his toe over the years. Here we're just looking at the governor's office in Kentucky, at the State House, a beautiful facility. The whole State House is just incredibly beautiful, and I don't know what it cost to build it, but it would have been in the hundreds of millions of dollars, perhaps more than $1 billion in today's money. Beautiful facility. Not quite as large as the Indiana State House, but in the same tradition, the same style, classic style. Here we're looking down the long hallway there at some of the paintings at the end, looking down on Abraham Lincoln. Henry Clay, we saw him there just a moment ago, another great Kentuckian, perhaps the greatest senator in the U.S. history, a great compromiser. Certainly Kentucky has produced a lot of great men through its history, just as Indiana has. Here's the Supreme Court chamber. We met the Chief Justice of the Kentucky Supreme Court. Had a picture with Clarence, and here the visitors went out on the balcony to overlook Frankfort. Beautiful facility throughout. The Kentucky River just winds around through Frankfort. Frankfort, of course, on both sides of the Kentucky River. A beautiful setting for Frankfort, Kentucky, and the capital of Kentucky. Here's the House chambers. This is where they met, and all the approximately 186 students, I believe it was, that were sworn in today. You can see most of them there. I'm sitting up in the balcony filming the House chamber from the balcony. Here's one of the proud fathers there. His daughter is a member of the Kentucky and Indiana bars, just as Clarence is. Here they're taking the famous constitutional oath. Clarence has swore that he would not engage in a duel, just like Governor Bevin did a few weeks ago. There's Clarence with Jefferson Davis, and Clarence there with Abraham Lincoln in the background. Here's Clarence with the Chief Justice of the Kentucky Supreme Court, and here we're up on the overlooking the state capitol.